أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good day everyone, classmates, and also for our energetic and beautiful instructor, Miss Siti Farisha Dataya Magapisa. Good day to you, Mom. First of all, I am Firdausi K. Kasim, your first reporter for this subject, Special Topic 2. This is actually the part 1 of the topic that given to us entitled Distance Learning. This time around, I am going to discuss first, what is distance learning? Second, what is distance learning compared to online learning? Third, what are the advantages of distance learning? And also, I will share to you my own conclusion and recommendation on this particular topic that I'm going to present to you guys. So, let us begin. First of all, what is distance learning? The benefits of studying remotely. Ano nga ba itong sinasabi nating distance learning? At ano-ano ang mga naidudulot nitong benepisyo sa pag-aaral remotely? Accordingly sa Merriam-Webster, defines distance learning as a method of study where teachers and students do not meet in classroom, but use the internet, email, etc. to have classes. Simply put, distance learning is when students are separated from teacher and peers. This means that students learn remotely and do not have face-to-face learning with instructors or other students. Ibig sabihin lamang nito, ang distance learning ay isang uri o pamamaraan ng pag-aaral na kung saan ang estudyante at ang guro ay magkalayo sa isa't isa, na wala pong nagaganap na in-person interaction. The only means of interaction between them is via internet or online platform, na kung saan nagbibigay ng instruction ang teacher via internet at i-comply naman ito ng students. Okay? What's the difference between online learning and distance learning? In our recent situation, the education in our country come up with online class and modular system due to this pandemic COVID-19. Some of the students claimed that our situation actually is a kind of distance learning instead of online class. Sa katunayan, magkaiba po ang online class or online learning sa distance learning at ito po ang i-discuss natin sa ating presentasyong ito. Okay? Some of the differences between these two methods of learning are the following. First, location. Online learning can include the use of online tools and platforms while still being in a regular classroom setting. Distance learning, however, is remote and does not include any face-to-face interaction between student and teacher. Sa online learning, though gumagamit ng internet, ngunit naandun pa rin ang mga estudyante at ang guro sa paaralan at meron pa ring in-person interaction na nagaganap. Halimbawa nito is yung minsang na-experience natin sa paaralan kung saan busy si ma'am at hindi niya tayo magawang mamit. Bagkus, nag-iwan na lamang siya ng instruction or research work na i-comply natin via Google or internet platform. That actually considered as a online learning. Habang ang distance learning naman po ay remote. Ibig sabihin, nasa malayong lugar ang estudyante at ang guro at walang in-person interaction na nagaganap. The only means of interaction between them, sabi ko nga kanina, is via internet instruction. Hoping na malinaw po yun sa atin. Number 2, interaction. In terms of interaction, online learning can include interaction with teacher and peers, whereas distance learning does not have in-person interaction. Tulad nga nung sinabi natin kanina, online learning ay meron pa ring in-person interaction nagaganap habang ang distance learning ay wala. Number 3, intention. Online learning can be used as supplement for teachers in their courses, while distance learning replaces teacher with instruction that is preset on the learning platform. In terms naman po sa intention, though both methods utilizing internet platforms, ang online learning po used as supplement. Ibig sabihin, pandagdag or suporta lamang upang mas lalong maintindihan at ma-engage yung mga estudyante sa kanilang pag-aaral at matulungan din ma-achieve ng teacher yung effectiveness ng kanyang learning materials. While ang distance learning po naman, ang intention ay to replace teacher through instruction. Okay, let us proceed sa distance education or learning. What is distance education or learning? Distance education or learnings does not include any in-person interaction with an instructor or study peers. Students study at home on their own, and the learning is more individual and varies on speed and timeline according to each individual student and their availability. Also, distance learning relies on the educational tools of online learning. And that is probably why there is some confusion between the two. It is possible to study with online distance learning as well. In that sense, distance learning is a subset of online learning. Dito minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng kalituhan kasi nga both methods utilizing online platform. At minsan nagtataka tayo ano yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa, di ba nga? I-refer ko lang sa sitwasyon natin, no? Though sabi nga nila, online class and modular yung approach ng system ng edukasyon ngayon. But there's an instances na nafe-feel nung estudyante, especially those in a barrio or bukid na sa remote area sila at malayo sa Cotabato City na na-experience nila na instead of online class ay parang distance learning na yung approach sa kanila. Well, meron nga tayong sinabi kanina na online distance learning na kung saan subset lamang yung distance learning ng online learning. Marahil po ay nasagot yung confusion na nararanasan or naiisip natin about these two methods of learning. Distance learning or distance education is remote. It can connect student to universities worldwide, making it more accessible for students and making it more accessible for students in different countries. It is also known to be more affordable, which is another factor that helps make education more accessible to many students around the world and in different socio-economic levels. Ito nga yung kagandahan dulot ng distance learning, no? Na kahit nasa malayo ka mula sa mga progresibong bansa na kung saan maaring maganda yung kalidad ng edukasyon, ay maaari kang makapag-enroll at makapag-aral sa mga magagandang universidad sa pamamagitan ng internet sa paraang distance learning. Okay, let us proceed to the advantages of distance learning. Okay, first advantages ng distance learning is yung sinasabi nating flexibility. The top benefit of distance education or learning is its flexibility. Students can choose when, where, and how they learn by selecting the time, place, and medium for their education. For those who want direct and live access to teacher, there are video conferencing option. At para naman doon sa mga taong masyadong busy sa kanilang trabaho at busy din sa kanilang mga responsibilidad sa pamilya at wala nang panahong pumasok at mag-aral sa paaralan, distance learning will give you an opportunity to avail quality education at your available time. Okay. Pangalawa pong advantages ng distance learning is yung sinasabi nating easy access. Whether due to remote location or being differently abled, some students lack basic access to educational facilities. Remote learning programs such as distance learning offer every student the opportunity to learn and improve themselves in the environment they find the most effective. Example nito is merong mga mag-aaral na nakatira sa remote area tulad ng bukid or sa probinsya. Minsan nagkukulang yung lugar nila ng mga educational facilities dahil hindi masyadong abot ng pamahalaan, kaya kaya naman ang resulta nito ay napakababa ng kalidad ng edukasyon sa naturang lugar. Kaya naman sa pamamagitan ng mga remote learning programs tulad nga ng distance learning ay maaari nang ma-avail yung quality education na minimithi ng bawat isa. Okay, yun po yung isa pang kagandahan nitong distance learning. Okay? Number 3 is yung sinasabi nating number 3 na advantages ng distance learning is yung sinasabi nating less cost. Less cost. Distance learning is driving down the cost of education. Halimbawa, ako, gusto kong ipagpatuloy yung pag-aaral ko ng Arabic sa Madina or sa ibang bansa, but unfortunately, I have no means of getting myself there due to the financial problem. But through distance learning, ma-avail ko ng makapag-aral sa Madina kahit na andito ako sa amin. At hindi ko na kailangang mag-travel at gumastos pa para pumunta doon. Distance learning really promotes a less cost and quality education. Hoping na naintindihan po natin yung explanation natin, no? Okay, let us proceed to my own conclusion and recommendation. Nowadays, it is not impossible to educate ourselves. For today's generation, there's a lot of opportunities to acquire education that we need. We have technology that can supplement our needs regarding on education, such as distance learning, online education, and other platforms that technology offers. Through this, we'll be able to have access worldwide education that promotes flexibility of our time, considering that we have a very busy schedules, jobs, or we are very busy to our responsibility on the family. Distance learning gives us space to have spending time for education and an opportunity to avail quality education in a lesson cost. Okay, sukran lakum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you po sa pakikinig at panonood nitong video presentation ko. Hoping po na naintindihan po natin lahat yung ano po yung definition ng distance learning, ano po yung kaibahan niya sa online learning at yung mga advantages po. Once again, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.